Is it just me, or does the back to school season make you want to clean, organize, and start fresh? I'm motivated to finally organize those spaces I've been ignoring since the move and create some order around here. And I'm going to be sharing with you some crazy things that have been happening in my life and how I am dealing with the stress. I'm really glad you're here with me today. Besides unpacking, we're trying to create more space in the home, and we're starting with the kitchen. Our dining room table we absolutely love. We got that when we first moved from the first years in our Apron home. Love the dining room table, but it really is big for this space. So we're gonna put it up in the bonus room, and we're gonna bring our old table that we had forever. We kept it, there's no way getting rid of that, and we brought it into the kitchen. So as you can see, the tablecloth is way too big for this table. There's 2 leaves that come with this, so it does extend. So I had to order a new tablecloth that will fit this table when it's shrunk. And the dining room table that was in here, that was the small size without any of the leaves. So now we have a lot of room. So we had it going in this direction, but then Derek moved it to this direction, and we have a lot more room than we did before. So we're really happy with this space, and it's great to be around the table again. We got our new flat top stove a few months ago, and I've been wanting to protect the top of it. Then I saw on TikTok this silicone stovetop cover. I didn't want to buy it off of TikTok, so I grabbed it on Amazon. It's a double X mat. It's 28 by 20 inches, and I absolutely love it. Because I've had things fall from the top cupboard above the microwave, and it just scares me to think that I could break the flat top. So I absolutely love this cover, and it's super easy to clean. So this is the bonus room upstairs. I used to have my office up here, and so now this is like the catch-all spot. So all this has got to go in the basement. So here's what the basement looked like when I shared it with you back in February. Just chaotic. And this is what it looked like earlier today. And now I'm at this point with it. Still going through things. I need to get shelves for some things. But this space right here I am saving for our son, who is going to be coming home from the army, and a lot of his stuff is starting to ship out to our house, so we're going to stack it here for him. That way it's easy to take out of the basement for him. But also I've been working on this shelf. This is what it looked like. I have a lot of food storage on the shelf, but we moved it into this cold storage space. It has a lot of our waters in it, so I moved all of that in here, but I still have more that needs to go in there, all of this stuff here, and that I need to organize and get in there. So now our shelf looks like this. It has all of my slow cookers, cooking needs, all of that on here. And down here, this is all of my paper goods and sanitary pads. All of this needs a home. We have a shelf over here that Derek set up for me, and now it's housing some cleaners, aluminum foils, napkins, tissues, paper plates, plastic cutlery, bags, sanitary pads. There's gonna be a lot more I'm gonna add to this shelf for sure. Just getting this shelf up and this space a little decluttered feels so good. There's just something about organizing a space right now with it being the back to school season. It always helps me finally tackle areas I've been ignoring. This summer hasn't been without its challenges, and it has caused me some anxiety and stress. When my anxiety rises, I found that focusing on something simple and creative helps me cope. Sometimes it is decluttering and organizing a space. But this summer, I've really leaned into puzzles. Puzzles really do give me a space to breathe. And honestly, I've needed that calm lately. The past month has been stressful with the news about my planners. My manufacturer had to downsize, which means for now I can't continue offering the physical planners the way that I have in the past. That has really been a hard pill to swallow because I know how much many of you love them and use them daily. But I want you to know this isn't the end. It's just a change. I've been brainstorming with Melinda on new possibilities and looking at ways to keep the planners alive in a different form, whether that's digital versions or a future physical product that we can bring back in a sustainable way. And I'm hoping to bring that to you by November. That's my deadline. So in the meantime, puzzles have been helping me keep my hands and my mind busy while I work through the stress and figure out what's next. It's just me, the pieces, and the satisfaction of slowly seeing something whole come together. I would love to know, what do you do as a stress relief? All right, I'm gonna continue down here in the basement with the extended pantry. So all this stuff needs a home right here. I have a lot of things from some current shopping hauls that need to get on the shelf. It's gotten a little chaotic down here, and I need to see what we need more of. So on this section is where I keep the peanut butter, but as you can see, we're out. We have one upstairs in the main pantry, so that needs to go on my list. But while we were at World Market, we picked up some fluff. It's a marshmallow cream. So anytime we're up in Park City, we head to World Market and grab some. The stuff is so good. And this time I'm gonna have the kids try the strawberry fluff. Chicken enchiladas are one of our go-to meals. We always have cans of the green enchilada sauce and a can of the red. So recently I picked up 5 cans. I'm just gonna mark the year that they say best use by on them and get them on the shelf. And in a recent haul, I picked up the big can of the Bush's Original Baked Beans, and I need to give them a home, and I want to put them under these beans. So I have a section of butter beans and another section of pork and beans. But the pork and beans are, the date on them I think is the year 25. So I'm going to slide those off the shelf and put another cardboard box here. I always have extra of these from when I go grocery shopping for moments like this. So I'm going to mark this with the year 27 that they're best by and get these in here. I ended up buying, I believe, 6 of these cans and add what I need to use first on top of those, and then the butter beans. Oh man, I forgot a can. So I got to get this last can on. There we go. And we're good to go. This section here is where I keep all the pastas. This bin has like the shells, lasagna noodles, some elbow macaroni, some ditalini boxes. And this container here has a little more ditalini. It has like shells, bow tie pasta, some penne, things like that. And now the bucket down here below underneath the shelf has some rigatoni. I'm gonna just add those to that bin. We've been having a lot of pasta lately and I'm starting to use a lot of that up. So I wanna create space underneath with these buckets that I have under here. So the bucket on the far left has macaroni and cheese, and then the next white crate has all the gluten-free pasta, and then the bucket next to it has spaghetti. So now I have room to slide in this bin of salt. So I needed a home for that. You know, salt never expires. And now going through these buckets, finding everything in a home. And here I have a lot of popcorn kernels and things. So I'm gonna just put this bin over in the snack area. And I also noticed that we are on our last bottle of ketchup. Holy crap. So we need to find a sale on these, and I haven't seen a good one all summer. And one thing I'm battling with in my new home is our teeny pantry, and I have these 3 bins of seasonings that we do use, but I'm still trying to find a place for them upstairs. Stay tuned to see how I manage this. So here is the food room, a current look at it. This is definitely a work in progress. So these 4 big bins and everything on top is the fall decor. It's mixed a little bit with Thanksgiving, so I had those pulled out front, but in this back corner is where we keep all of our Halloween and Christmas decorations. Starting tonight, I'm going to start pulling from these and figure out how I want to decorate the home. Our kids head back to school here in August, so August I always have the urge to start decorating for fall and Halloween. And speaking of back to school, I've been doing some shopping for the kids. So in one of my last day in the life videos, I hosted Bunko. And out of the prizes, I had some really cool lunch totes. And Shaylee wants the mushroom one. So we headed to Home Goods to see if they still had one. This mushroom one is adorable. The inside is this pretty fall floral. And then it comes with a container up top. And then this one has a bottom with another container. Excuse me, Shaylee, for a decoration for the kitchen, I'm looking for like a big croissant to have on display. Oh my gosh. Or a burger. I mean, burger. A burger. What would you do with that? Like, seriously. So Home Goods, they've had their Halloween out since June. But yeah, look at the pink decor. I don't like the pink Halloween decor, like not at all. And Michael's has gone crazy with the pink. I just don't like it. It's not Halloween to me. So I'm not impressed with Michael's this year, but I did check out their Halloween Village, their Lennox. It was okay. There's nothing that like caught my eye. I like to get like one new thing for the Village every year, either if it's a big piece or just even a little piece. And I did visit At Home in June, and they were just starting to put up their Halloween, and look at these paintings. Oh my gosh, how fun is this? And these were only for $14.99, and I've been seeing these all over the internet, and they're super spendy. So I did get 2, but you're gonna have to wait and see which ones I got. But for Michael's, I did pick up a few items for my tier trays. Here's this cute fall gnome in this cute pumpkin white truck and these little mushrooms. And then for Michael's, for my village, I grabbed this cute little family trick-or-treating. So I think that will be fun in it. And for the front porch from Amazon, I ordered more of these flowers I used in my pots for the 4th of July. Remember, I got the red, white, and blue. So I ordered the same ones, but in the fall colors. So I'll be getting those in the baskets, and I can't wait. It's gonna look so good. And then my friend was at the DI, and she saw a couple of things and grabbed them for me. She grabbed this whole bunch of like black twigs. I'm excited to decorate with those. And then this piece here, it looks like something that can be in an aquarium, or is it a terrarium with your like lizards or snakes? And I thought this would look awesome with the Halloween village, right? Like especially near the cemetery part. Oh my gosh. Then a few weekends ago, Derek and I were in Park City for our anniversary, and we were in World's Market, and I spotted these. They're smoke-pressed glass spider and skull goblets. I'll leave the link for you down below. They're absolutely beautiful. They only had 2, but I went on last night, and they had more, and you can get them delivered to your house. So I ordered more. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use these. So these are the things that I got this year for Halloween and the fall. If back to school season has you wanting to reset your home, just remember, it doesn't have to be all at once. One space, one project, one step at a time really adds up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And in the comments, I would love to know, has this inspired you to tackle any area or project in your home? And if you need more motivation to get going or need some back to school motivation, click on these videos here. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye.